What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ranger Danger here. Thank you so much for joining me here today as we embark on a new series on this channel. Now, let me start by saying I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know exactly how controversial this is going to be. And as you can see, we're going to be judging all of our favorite artworks from each series, and we're going to be starting with Prismatic Evolutions. Now, let me just start by saying these are my opinions. This is not the opinion of any Pokemon person out there. You may have your opinions on what the best artworks are. These are just my favorites, and I hope that you can at least appreciate some of them. But here, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Leading off in Prismatic Evolutions, we have our first and I believe only ultra rare that we're going to be judging today. Number 10 is going to be Friends of Paldea. I personally love this card. You have Cassiopeia, you've got Nimona, you've got Arven, and two other trainers we don't know. But I personally love the artwork on this card. It is one of the best in my opinion, especially for the ultra rares. Now you can also look at the market here. Right now it's not in the best place at the moment right now. Market going off at $4.92, and we can expect that to drop, especially with all of the packs that are being opened currently. And it was gonna take probably about maybe a month or two for the market to stabilize. I fully expect this to go at least down to $1 or so. Coming up at number 9, we have Janine's Secret Art. Now, this is personally one of my favorite versions of Janine's Secret Art, a special illustration rare that you rarely get to see, and the coloring, everything, the detailing, the shading, everything about the card looks fantastic. Also, you can see here, I mean, it's going off at a pretty decent price right now. Market right now at $55.09. Probably expect that to go down to $45 before the end of February, again with all of the new cards coming in as more packs get open. But you never know, especially with the reprints coming out, we might see it lower even more, maybe even down to $35 by the time we get reprints. But Janine's Secret Art, number 9, great pick. Making the number 8 spot is going to be Roaring Moon EX, special illustration rare. This card, guys. I love this card. My second favorite dragon in all the Pokemon series. You'll find out my first favorite dragon later in the video, spoiler alert. But I mean, this dragon is awesome. Right now, I mean, just the art style that they chose to go with here is fantastic. All the shading, especially in the back, the storm in the background of the card looks absolutely incredible. Right now the market price going at $196.10. Again, $196. I think actually might be about right for this card. I'm not really sure if it's going to lower at any point, especially with the hit rates right now. I've not seen but maybe a few Roaring Moons. I've not seen but a few Roaring Moons come up. And again, even if you can look on TCG Player right now, which we are, there's only 11 listings. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see this card skyrocket. Maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows? But Roaring Moon, God, definitely a good number 8. Coming in at number 7, Kieran Trainer. Again, one of my favorite trainers. Not my favorite trainer of all time, but definitely, in my personal opinion, the best one in this particular set of Prismatic Evolutions. A special illustration rare card. Again, not that expensive, especially for anybody who's missing him. Right now, if you can, go ahead and get him at a decent price. My only fear is that the trainers are going to go up a lot in value, especially over the next coming months. Even with the reprint, I think the trainers are actually going to go insane in value. Coming in at number 6, we have Vaporeon EX Special Illustration Rare, the first evolution we have on this list. Not the last one, of course, but definitely the first. I personally love this card. It looks, in my opinion, fantastic. Better than any Vaporeon that we've gotten considerably in a long time. Right now, the market going crazy for it. $310, great price. You're not going to find many of this card. It is absolutely fantastic. I couldn't imagine being a better pick for number 6 on the list. Coming in at number 5, we have Palafin EX. Now, I was actually having a really hard time trying to find where I was going to place this on the list, because I personally love this style of card. Anything that's very whimsical, stuff like that, I personally love on any card that I pick up. Right now on TCG Player, going for $72. Not a bad price currently. Again, expect that to drop in the next few weeks. You'll probably see that fall to at least 60 is what I'm going to say. But great pickup if you can. Palafin, number 5. Awesome card. Coming up at number 4, we have Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. I wanted this card to be higher on the list than it is. I just could not do it, especially with the top 3 that we have coming up. But this card was still special illustration rare. It's still decently priced currently on TCG at $91.95. It looks amazing, as you all can see, but I still think it's a really good pick for number 4 in our slot. Blood Moon Ursaluna, awesome. Number 3 is going to be our second evolution on the list, Sylveon EX, special illustration rare. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I love this card. The coloring and the detailing on the terrestrialized version of Sylveon looks incredible. I know it looked great in Terrestrial Festival in the Japanese version. English version looks just as good. I can't believe how much I like this card. I'm not a Sylveon fan. I'm not really an evolution fan that much at all, but I can appreciate good artwork when I see it, and this is awesome. Right now, TCG going for $5.49. Expect that to increase, I actually think. All the evolutions are just going insane right now. It's going to be extremely hard to find them, but right now, Sylveon at number 3 is a great pickup. Coming in at number 2 on this list, I know this is going to be the most controversial opinion that I have in this video by far, but it's Umbreon EX. And actually, it might not be the most controversial with my number 1 choice, but I'll let y'all decide in the comments below. So obviously, special illustration rare Umbreon EX. I mean, this card, I can't even begin to describe on how insane the value of this card is going. I personally can't explain it. I mean, it wasn't too long ago when we saw Charizard as the number 1 Pokemon in the world. Then it seems within almost 3 to 6 months, the evolutions completely take over. Not mad at it, especially not mad at it with the detailing on this card. And I mean, you've got all the evolutions just exploding in value, but this card right now, for as far as the basic illustration, how it looks, Umbreon EX is a solid number 2 for me personally. I want y'all to keep that in mind. For me, it's number 2. Not the best one in the set, but we're going to leave it at that. Umbreon EX number 2, awesome pick. And now what is to be the most controversial pick in history. Oh, we're going to go and put it with Dragapult EX. I know, guys, I know how controversial a pick this is. Dragapult EX as my number 1. But the abstract way they did this card, to me, makes it better than Umbreon EX. It really does. Not the most expensive card by far, but in my opinion, this is the better card as far as the way it looks, the way the holographics look in person is just better. It really is, in my opinion, just better. Also, the price right now, that's really appealing to me. $112.28 currently, compared to the $1,600 that we're going to have to shell out for Umbreon EX. In my opinion, I'm going to be shelling out for Dragapult. That's just how it is. I know I'm going to get flamed in the comments for this, but that's my opinion. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and especially like looking at all these cards with me. I mean, we're going to make this a good series, especially coming up with the later series of Surging Sparks. I really want to actually get into Temporal Forces, but we're going to go and do that next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one.